Okay, we're recording Friday morning, New Zealand time. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. And it's like 2 days, just a little bit more to go before we're zooming around the world, sharing our modalities, our skills with people. And it's really cool. First time I've met Jane from Canada, Gyrokinesis. And so welcome, Jane. Thanks for
having me.
Yeah, coming along with this little journey that's happening, this momentum of it's quite exciting. So I've got so tell me a little bit, so 2 questions. First one, just tell us about your class, can you please?
So gyrotonic and gyrokinesis were developed by a man named Julio Horvath. He comes from a family of woodworkers, and so he has a bit of a mechanical mind, as well as being quite physically gifted, and practiced classical ballet, yoga, martial arts, swimming. And so gyrokinesis really draws from each of those systems, but unifies, I think, into something quite unique. So you'll see the attention to the spine, like you would in yoga, with the articulation of the limbs and expression, as in ballet, with a meditative rhythm and breath cycles, like in martial arts. This class will be geared to someone for their first gyrokinesis class, or if somebody has practiced this work before, just another way to reconnect with sort of the basics of the movement principles. We'll flow, we'll have fun, we'll do some breathing. You'll move your spine in every direction that it can move, and hopefully your shoulder and hip joints as well. So
fantastic. Cool. That's great. I am looking forward to it. I'm probably I'll hopefully get some tech person to do the tech work so that I can, because that's in the middle of my night, and I'll watch it when it's the recorded version.
Good.
Fantastic. And what's your take on embodiment? How do you describe embodiment?
Yeah, you know, that is something that changes, like not daily, but maybe weekly. And to kind of prepare for today, for our talk today, I just recalled something that my somatic experiencing mentor told me last week. And she said, Jane, when you are embodied, you forget to be afraid. And that really stuck with me, because I think that that kind of gets to the heart of why I move, even why as like a 3-year-old I was drawn to dance. There's something about being in movement where your presence is where you are. And you know, that can be applied to something that's maybe less obvious of a movement practice, like cooking or painting or cleaning, or maybe even driving, I guess, for some people. But to me, that really is embodiment. I think that is the most simple definition I've ever heard. And that feels really true to me about my teaching and my movement practice.
Fantastic. And I think you're right, it does change. I have asked the other teachers, what's your take on embodiment today? What does embodiment mean for you today? And I think that's quite true, that does change. It's multifaceted, I suppose. Fantastic. So 11:45, 12:45 Canada time.
Eastern Daylight.
Sorry?
Eastern Daylight Time.
Eastern Daylight, I need to put that up on there as well, Eastern Daylight Time. And so, yeah, really looking forward to you. Thanks for coming on board, and we'll see you in a couple of days.
My pleasure. I look forward to it. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Jane.